Long ago, there were these Vikings that had settled in Iceland and in Greenland, thinking and hearing stories of land far west. And they decided to venture out to more green lands. They came across Nova Scotia and Newfoundland. And Vikings didn't like to be too far from their ships. So they decided to bury their ships and travel inland. Those were the first Vikings in what we call North America. They intermarried, and stories were left behind of men with blonde hair and blue eyes, tall like giants, and their children exist. They were considered the first settlers from the Danish countries of Denmark and Sweden. I'm here with my church warden, trying this Sir Walter Raleigh tobacco to see how it would smoke with my church warden instead of my mission pipe. Actually gives me a lot cooler smoke. I really like this Sir Walter Raleigh. It's like smoking a very fine Royal Jamaican or Great Dominican cigar. I'm wondering if there's the Dominican tobacco in it now. I mean, I can taste the Burley and Virginia's, but there's another tobacco that's been added to it. I don't know what it is. Dominican Republic is the second best country in the world to grow tobacco. I don't know if you know that, but that's a fact scientifically because of the soil and the sun. The numero uno, of course, is Cuba. Most of you know that. So they've had great success in having to move their company there. Tax break and not so many laws that restrict. And it's growing. You can grow tobacco year round. Smokes well. Actually seems to be putting me to sleep. I've been in the North Atlantic. Is really rough waters, violent rough. Thinking about it today, I'm wondering how did they do that? How did they travel all that distance in those type of ships? They were wonderful navigators. You know they had to study the stars and the the winds and the currents of the ocean to have traveled that distance. Seven of them. I think the 360, the 320, and this one is probably the best made pipes. Something about smoke in a pipe and quiet stillness. Kind of what people call like Zen-like. She slowed the pace down of a If you don't smoke pipe, you're missing. How's your day been? You could break out your pipe, go outside somewhere, take out some 10, 20 minutes to yourself out of a stressful day and just forget about everything. Just you and your pipe. And some good tobacco. And let me tell you, this is Walter Raleigh. If you're Kaja blend and you're from the last century, you're gonna enjoy this one. I don't like really crazy colors, so a nice churchwarden. Where did the churchwarden begin? It was in England. They were what we call wardens. Churches used to be open 24/7. Wardens would walk around, do the maintenance, keep things, and they began making them long so that these wardens that took care of these churches could smoke a pipe and continue to clean. And we came up with the church warden. Look at that. Pretty long. It's just well, right in my hand, at waist length. If I had a rocking chair, I could sit and rock. So Walter Raleigh is gonna be one of my standard ones. I'm gonna keep it aside. I'm gonna get a couple of tins and put it away for a nice rainy day. Break out my churchwarden or my mission pipe. Oh, I got another pipe to show you. My K Woody. Matt K Woody. No frills. Great smoking pipe. Had some great smokes with this. Sits all in my hand. Love it. Well, this is Sailor the Piper Man, Piper the Sailor Man signing out. Smoke up and be merry.